Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have in the shop today a 2021 Lexus. This is the 250. We're gonna do the oil change. Open the door. We're gonna come down here. You're gonna see your little hood latch. You wanna pop that. And the latch is gonna be in here. Just slide your hand in. You're gonna feel it and push. You're gonna push that way. You're gonna push over and then you can pull up on it just like that. Pull your hood bar down here. You're gonna set it right in that hole right there on the side. This is actually where your oil cap's gonna be. I usually crack these. They're a little bit tight. You could get a pair of pliers, put it on there and turn, but I usually just gonna crack that now. All right, you can see the oil that it takes there, the 0W16. Get a jack. We're gonna go right behind the passenger wheel here, and right behind your wheel here, if you come in, you're gonna see this cross beam right here. That's where we're gonna put our jack. Now with the car jacked up, what you wanna do is come under the center of the car here. You're going to see this access panel here, and it's got 1, 2, and back in the other corners 3 and 4 bolts. We're going to take them off. They're 10 millimeter, and we're going to drop this panel down to expose our filter and our oil pan bolt. With our cover out of the way, now you can see the oil pan bolt, which is a 9/16. And if we look up, there's your filter right there. Got the bolt out. It was a 9/16. And she's draining. And those oil filters on there, they're really small. Most of the oil filter wrenches that you buy probably will be too big. So you might want to buy these. They're like little oil filter sockets, right? You can get a whole kit of them for like $9.99 at Harbor Freight or something, and just go with the smallest one that's in the pack, because this is a really small oil filter. Basically, it just goes on your ratchet drive like that, and we're just going to put it onto our oil filter. And we're going to take her off. And I dropped it down in here. But basically, you're just going to turn it to the left. You're going to take your new filter. And basically what you want to do is put a little bit of oil on your finger. And just get this... nice little coat of oil on it. You can even put a little bit on the threads there. All right, and then you want to put that back up there, and you want to screw that back in to the right. And when you're putting them on, you don't really want to make the oil filters too tight. You're going to make it real hard to get off the next time. Just get it nice and clean if you've got some oil residue on there from your hands. And then take a rag, I usually do, put it on the filter and tighten it as hard as you can by your hand, and that should be fine. Now that the oil's drained and you get your filter back in there, you go ahead, don't forget to put your panel back up there with your 10 millimeter bolts. And then we can put the oil in. Put your funnel in there, grab your oil, make sure it's the OW16. And this car calls for 4.5 quarts, but don't always put in 4.5 and then check it. I always put in the lesser of the amount, so maybe I will put in 3, then check it. You definitely don't want to overfill it, and just in case you didn't get all the oil out of the pan, there may still be some in there. You don't want to overfill your system, so just put in 3 and check it, and then you can work it from there. And that's it. That's how you change the oil on a 2021 Lexus 250.